Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Vane. So, we are here at my base in Chazzy Cabins. And, well, we're just going to take care of my little friend here. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi. Yeah, there we go. So, last video I was talking about trying to get water from that tower over there to the cabin I'm staying in over there. And I tried a few things, and it works. Can confirm. So, in order to get water from there over to the cabin, what I had to do was grab a sink from one of the cabins that I wasn't going to be using and bring it over here and place it within range of the tower. And what I did was, if we look at the connections, connected to fluid barrel and connected to water tower. If we click add connection, you can see I have a connection running up there, and I have another connection running to that blue barrel over there. So the blue barrel was necessary. Uh, it acts as a buffer between this sink and the sink in that cabin right over there. So from the tower to the sink, from the sink across the road here to this barrel in the trees, which, if we examine it, is completely full. Well, almost completely full. 189 of 189.3. And then from that barrel, it connects to the sink in this cabin right here. And then from that sink, it goes to the sink in this cabin. And then from there, it goes to the sink in this cabin. Now, you run into a bit of an issue. You can connect three of these the sinks together in the cabins. You cannot connect a fourth one. So I wanted to run from that sink straight to the sink in there, but it won't let me. No water flows through to it because you've got to have something in between, like one of these barrels that kind of acts as a ballast between that sink and that sink. So it's a bit of a buffer. So we've got one over there, and then we've got one here. And then, so from that sink goes to this barrel, from this barrel to that sink. And that sink is, of course, connected to the little water tank out back, as are all the sinks in those three cabins. They're all connected to the little tanks they've got at the back of them. So I was thinking of that I might possibly be able to run down to a sink and then come across the road, hook into that sink, and then maybe hook into that generator, or hook the sink into the fuse box, and then go to that generator, go to this fuse box, and then that generator to that one, and so forth. But apparently the generators don't work. And I even tried going from one fuse box to another fuse box. It still doesn't work. You can, of course, hook up the small fluid tank out back to the fuse box and then connect the sink to the fuse box, and it will work. But it's just short connections like that in the same building. Going from one building to another, it doesn't really work. I made a couple of trips yesterday. Stopped off, picked up a couple of these medium planters at a farm I was at, which is also where I got those barrels. And also over here, we've got a compost bin. So that was great, managing to find all of that in one spot. Um, and of course, I did make a trip over to. Oh, my cell phone's out of power. No. Oh, oh, I'm out of power. Okay, I think I got some in here. Hang on, we need to grab a battery. Here's one. Okay. And we'll just go down here. Cell phone, remove. Drag you. There we go. Okay, now I can look at the map. So I went down here to Bowen Hill Park, picked up a couple more of those solar panels. Since I can't run water from one fuse box to the other, I thought, you know what? I'll connect all 5 of those panels up there and bring back the rest as well. Turns out there's actually 10 of them at Bowen Hill. And put them all on this roof, hook them all to that fuse box, and then connect that fuse box to that fuse box, and then just work my way down the line. That doesn't work either. So I've got tons of power in here because of the solar panels, but I can't connect that to the other one, which is unfortunate. I don't think the power even transfers over. I had a generator sitting right there. So yeah, the power, you can't go fuse box to fuse box. You also cannot go fuse box to generator to fuse box. The power just won't transfer over. But I do have... Okay, what the hell? Okay. Everything respawned. So this bed was originally there, where that bed is. But that bed and all the other furniture that I took apart has respawned back in here because of that update they just did. So now I'm going to have to destroy all of this. Although I could, yeah, I suppose I could have kept that rug. I'll keep that rug. Have a look through here. Yep, we'll take that. And we'll destroy that. Oh, I need a hammer to break apart a candle. Really? Weird. Okay. Try that. I need a hammer. Seriously? Take everything out of there. Destroy that. Funny, I can destroy some things. And some things I need a hammer for. Why? I'll leave the picture there. That light, I'm going to... Oh. Not connected to anything. Yeah, that's fine. I have no plans to use it. Search this. Take that. And I need a heavy hammer to take that apart. Alright. So, that means pretty much everything in the game has reset. Not necessarily a bad thing, really. Give me a claw hammer. Give me... Where is it? Mini sledge. Alright, that counts as a heavy hammer. Which is good. Okay, I can now destroy that. And that. And the candle. Don't quite understand that logic. But whatever. Oh. I want to destroy the chair, not investigate it. They're okay chairs, but not my style. Alright. So, oh. Suppose I could have kept that. Meh. Whatever. A kerosene canister. Nice, okay. I need basic pliers to take that apart. Alright. Ooh, varsity jacket. Look out. Take that apart. Take that apart. Although that wasn't a bad picture. Now Now I've got 2 more lamps I can hook up here. Got one on top of the fridge, one by the door. Not that I need them. I mean, you turn on the lights in here, and it's pretty decent. Yeah. Do need more light over here, though. Get rid of that cabinet. Got my fridge. Okay, it is connected to the fuse box. That's good. I've got all kinds of stuff in it. Cast iron pan, cooking pot, oven dish, sauce pot. Yeah, because I have cooked up a couple of things in it. Both these fridges are pretty much full. I do need to get a dry storage for stuff like the pasta and a few other things. Ooh, my construction's up to 26. Look out. Bushcrafter. No. House inspector? Nah. Muscle memory or sawmill operator. So fortification, health of buildings and fortifications. You know what? Let's go with muscle memory. Because the other ones just don't really appeal to me that much. Okay. Well, that means I gotta go back over here. How are we looking? I'm kind of loaded at the moment. All right. I need more storage. Way more storage. Yep, all the furniture. So my big crate here has got 186 out of 204 in it. Little pull. Let's destroy the chair. Can't destroy that. You know what? I'll leave the rug. Just because. I think I might leave that thing. Okay, I took everything out of that. Get rid of that thing. I am going to get rid of that and that. And we're going to move the candle. And we'll put it here. Why not? If I turn on... Yeah, no. Power's not working. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting picture. Don't know where it is, but cool. My workbench is still here. That's good. Everything else spawned back in, which means I got a fair bit of work to do here. That means everything has spawned back in that cabin. Now I got to clear this place out again. My shelves are still here. But now I've got a table and some chairs and stuff. Locking everything in. No, I did not want to sleep. I want to destroy the bed. Because all my batteries are right there. A ranger hat. Okay. Right, I need pliers. Yeah, I'm just grabbing everything out of these and... Oh, you're locked. Simple lock. All good. Got it? Yeah, okay. Get rid of that. Keep the rug. Might keep some of that stuff. Don't know yet. But yeah, I've been collecting a few batteries. When I was down here, I went over here to the used car lot and kind of stripped the batteries out of most of the cars that he had there and brought them back. Put a lot of weight in my little truck there. Almost maxed it out. So I'm going to have to move a couple of those solar panels. Where are you? I hear you over there. Really? You took down a deer. I'm almost impressed. Uh, take stuff off him, get rid of that. Can't do anything about the deer. He will... Oh. Oh, the fence that was here. He destroyed the fence. Zombies, I tell you, man. They don't care. They'll just come in and wreck all your stuff. At least they didn't wreck my water connection up there. That's cool. So 211,000 liters of water in that tank, flowing all the way through these cabins to that one. I don't think I'm going to run out of water anytime soon. Even when everything shuts down, I'm still going to have water here. Although this place is not connected to main water. All the cabins have their own water supplies, plus that tank. So even when the main water does shut down, I am going to have water here, but, um, you know, out there in the world, nobody's going to have water unless they've got one of those tanks nearby. Although I did find one spot in the map. It is a farm. That one right there. Yeah. Clark Hill Acres. Kind of right in the middle of the map. There is a water tower right over here by the road. And that water tower is connected to the house on the farm. So, yeah, if you want to set up base there, you can have a farm, lots of room to build, um, put some animals in there and stuff, and yeah, don't have to worry about the water shutting off. Or at least, I hope I don't have to. Because when the power shuts down, the water shuts down in about a year. So, yeah, gotta be ready for that. I've been gathering supplies, winter clothes, and stuff. Um, I got a balaclava there. I've got... Oh, we got some hiking backpacks. Ooh. Okay. 45. I am currently using... Where is it? Blah, blah, blah. A gym bag, which is 34. Hell yeah. Use a hiking backpack. I haven't been able to find any soldiers anywhere. Just kind of weird. Um, Hoping to find one of them to get a backpack, but I haven't run into too many. Maybe I've been looking too hard. Maybe they've reset and I'll be able to find one now. Who knows? But one thing I do need to do is empty out my inventory here. I've got 94. There's 325 in there. So let's go here and let's lock in that backpack. Unlock the gym bag. Drop everything in there. I'm wearing that. Yep, that's good. Yeah, I'll go drop that in the fridge. That's okay. Drop the 9mm. We can probably drop the 2 of those. Keep the rest. Drop all of this. Drop most of that. Nothing there, and drop that. And that's got me down to 23 kgs out of 139. Not bad. And then the truck, yeah, 400 out of 1360. I'll take it. All right. Well, we need to go on a little road trip, don't we? Yes, we do. So I visited the two mines here, Averill North and South. Keep driving past the Radel wreckage. I can't do anything there yet. Need to get my lock picking up to 75, and that's going to take a while. Uh, my lock picking right now is 25, 50 more levels. So I need to find some books to increase my levels. And of course, one really good spot for that is Klein's. It's been a day or two since I've been back there, so the books should have respawned. So I'm going to head over. Oh, it's raining. Now, I heard something about using the flare gun when the planes fly over, firing off the flare gun and getting rescued or something. Not sure if that's true. Might test that theory at some point. Don't know yet. We'll have to see how it goes. But anyway, I am going to get myself back over to Saranac and check out a couple of places there. Ooh, I wonder. I've already grabbed 5 solar panels. They're sitting up on top of that, on top of my cabin there. I wonder if all of the solar panels have respawned. Oh, we're gonna have to go stop by the park and see if they have. So yeah, see you over at Saranac. Okay, let's see. We are back here at Bowen Hill Park. Let's see if... Nope, does not look like it. Okay. So they have not respawned. But I've still got 5 there, which is fine. I've got... Oh, didn't even notice Town of Saranac up there. But this is fine. I've got 5 of them at my base. I can move one of them and put you right there. Hop off the truck. And we will grab this one. At least we're cool. Well, I'm a little bit warm because I'm, putting solar panels on top of my truck here. But otherwise, we're okay. Put one more up there, and we should be okay. I wonder if I can stack these up there. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Can I? I don't want that. I want kind of that. No, can't stack them. Well, you kind of can. Oh, okay, it'll let me stack that. All right, let's see if I can get the last 2 up here. Hi. How are you? Enjoying the weather? Yes. Quite nice, thank you. 71% soaked, but, things we must do. Okay, let's put this one right here. Oh. Flashlight broke, cell phone broke, headlamp doesn't work anymore because they got soaked. I am 91% drenched. Okay. Yeah, my bad. That's alright. That was my mistake. Thank you. There we go. I have 5 solar panels on top of my truck now. That's kind of awesome. Let's jump in here. And let's use the towel to dry ourselves. Alright. Well, that's going to make driving difficult. or at least interesting. I'm gonna have to go first person for this, I guess. All right. So, few other things I want to pick up here in town. Uh, if I can find them. I'm really hoping some of this stuff has respawned. Those things haven't. It seems like furniture in houses has respawned. Okay. Check my solar panels, make sure everything's good. Um, so I wonder if any of the stuff over here at the Oop. Oh, lady. Seriously. Oh my god. My one solar panel just went absolutely flying. I'm gonna have to put everything back up there again. So, tip. Oh, put that down. Apparently I can't defend myself. When I'm carrying something. Alright. Kind of makes sense, sure. We'll put that over there. They're walkers. I'm not worried about them too much. Alright. So, don't run over zombies while you've got a truckload of stuff. It will fall off. Fortunately, it was all up on top of the truck. Come on, get up there. I said get up there. There we go. If any of this had been inside the box, it would have just gotten destroyed. Hi, how are you? You might want to get that checked out. Ugh, it doesn't look too healthy. Kind of walking along, twitching. Come on, get up here. Hop up here. There you go. Let me put that there. No, apparently not. What the hell? Let me put it up there before. What? Oh, now it will. Um, Lady, I am not impressed. All right. You. Wow, she's got quite the hit. Knocked my truck back about 5 feet. Hi. Hmm. Yes, I'm 100% drenched in water. I don't care. Trying to get my solar panels back on my truck. Yeah, it's a bird. Let's move this panel here. Let's move. Oh, it won't let me. For some reason, it will not let me put that panel on top of that panel. Oh, yeah, it will. Okay. I was just doing it wrong. All right. Turn this way. I gotta back up. Put that one there. Oh, pull out our trusty bat. Go say hi to the locals. Hello. Okay. You. Okay. What? Is it because I'm alive? That's why you find me attractive? Zombies apparently have very low standards. Okay, we put that one there. And apparently the zombies are really interested in what I'm doing. Up and put this one here. Okay, I'm going to be a little more careful with my driving. We're not going to run over any more zombies along the way. Except dead ones like that. Live ones, we're going to try to avoid them. And I'm going to have to be careful driving through the woods when I go back to my base. I might knock one of those panels off. Right. Bat at the ready. Okay. Nothing appears to have respawned out. Well, actually, that's there. That's not the one that I grabbed. You were twitching. Why? Hey. There you go. Okay. No blue barrels in here, fortunately. Hello. Subscription to Time magazine? Nah, I'm good. Ooh. Power drill. Already got a jigsaw. I could always use another grinder. Industrial driver, sure. Electric driver. Oh. Damn it. Okay. So, drop that, drop that, that, drop that. So their battery is all drained because I was wet. All right. Well, we're going to fix that here in a second. Because we're going to go in here. Oh, that... Oh, yep. Wow. That thing's terrible. My towel does a better job. Hey. That woke him up. Alright. Wet towel. Wring it out. Alright. Alright, well I managed to wring some of the water out of it. Great. Let's, I want to try and get myself as dry as I can. One more. Close enough. 1%. I can live with that. Alright, grab another one of those. Grab a grinder. Don't have any of those. Come on in. Yep, door's open, you know. No. Nah. Bolt cutters. Yeah, I can get more of those here. Nothing on that side. Let's grab welder and a soldering gun. More lithium batteries, because obviously I'm going to need them. And we'll grab these. Rings, nails, screws, duct tape. Things should not move. We need duct tape. 2 more lockpicks. Excellent. Don't need the locks because don't have to worry about anybody stealing my stuff. Grab the boards. Anything in here? No, still nothing in the magazine racks. Not surprised. I don't need those. Is it still raining? It appears to have stopped. Okay. Take out my little friend here. Oh, I don't want you. Do want that. That. And that. Thank you. When I am finally able to make a forge, I will be able to use those. So, barrels. Barrels, barrels. Where can I get the farms? I'm going to have to go to farms. Oops. In order to get some barrels. So, let's head down the road. Avoid these guys for the most part. Ugh. I hate the view in first person when you're driving. Right. Forgot about that. Let's hop out for a second here. Okay, my cell phone is busted. My flashlight's busted. But on the bright side, I did pick up some lithium batteries, so headlamp. Take out the battery. And we'll go down here, grab one of these, scroll back up, and drop that back in there. Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna need a new cell phone. All right. Where are we going? Don't have. Oh, right. I don't have a cell phone equipped. That's right. Okay. So, let's go over to the garage down here and see if I can't find a cell phone, or maybe we stop at a house. House might be better. I think I might have a better chance of finding a cell phone at a house. Simple lock. Ow. Ooh. Got it. Okay. Can I find a cell phone? That is the big question. All right. Not worried about you, my friend. Ooh. Magazine, yes. Horsetail firework. Sure. Rotten pizza crust. Can't say I've ever tried one. Fresh, yes. Rotten, not so much. Ah. You made it out to the party. Alright. Alright, you didn't miss much. Cell phone, 63%. Alright, there we go. We have a cell phone. So, over here, and let's equip you. There. Seriously? Okay. So I've got these two farms here that I've been to, and I know there's two more farms right up here. So I think I'm going to head up that road, and we're going to go to those farms and see if I can get some more of those blue barrels. and maybe pick up a big crate while I'm at it, because you know those big crates are pretty good, and I can place the big crates outside. So there's not much to this place. One bedroom, one bathroom, living room, and a kitchen. Sure. Um, Sounds good. Yeah. Set up a desk over here. Got the kitchen there. Maybe put a dining room table there. Yeah, not a bad little house overall. All right. Well, I got a cell phone, so and I'm facing that way, which means I gotta go back. Really? All right. Well, let's get over to the farm. All right. Well, I made it here to the Blake Farm Storage, and just down the road there, um, I stopped off at a little place right over here. There was a little farm on the side of the road that I stopped at, and I ran into the barn and I was checking around the yard and that, and I looked back at my truck, and my truck is sitting on a 45. All of my solar panels were on the ground. Not sure how that happened. So I put the solar panels back on, kept going down the road, and then just back here at this junction, I was driving down the road, I hit the brakes, and all my solar panels slid off the front of my truck, and I lost two of them. Don't know where they went. Thinking they might be destroyed. Yeah, pretty sure they're destroyed. So I'm not going to get them back. But I thought I'd stop off here. There's usually some good stuff here at the Blake Farm Storage. We've got some iron planks. We got that. We got a jerry can if I need it. Might need it for another vehicle. This one, I filled it up at the gas station when I was there, so we're good there. That okay. I found a container. Where is it? Oh, got a firework there. Well, maybe I already put it in the truck. There was I could have swore it was here. There it is. Metal basin. Holds 12.5 liters. So not a bad little container. Use that for transferring water back and forth if I need to. I can always throw it into the metal bucket holds 7.5. This one holds 12.5. So I can use it for my workbench for when I'm making like cement and stuff. Nope, still can't get into those. Okie dokie. We got a truck there if I need it. Let's go see what's in building number 1. Knock knock. Who's home? Let's turn you on. Turn my flashlight off, because that's on, that's on, that's on. Okay. I got a feeling most of this is going to be just corn. Ooh. Okay. Hmm. Well, the crates look like they're going to actually have some decent stuff in them. Now, I love coming to these farms because they've got so much iron and plastic scrap and planks and everything in these crates. Uh, so muck tub 7.5, 3.8, 3.8, yeah. And you just really get a whole bunch of stuff here if you need it. That. Don't need bunny feed or pig feed. I don't have any bunnies at the moment, although I think I can probably use the bunny feed to attract a bunny and to, you know, make a pen for it. Ooh, that was a good one. And then I'll have rabbits around anytime I want them. Okay, this one's done. Go next door. Agility 55. Excellent. Nobody around. Cool. Let's turn on some lights. Oops. All right. Not really any crates in here. Mostly boxes, and yet they're all full of corn. So, kind of pointless being in there. Couple vehicles. Could go up on the roof, I guess, if I want. Was kind of looking for some more blue barrels, but can't. All right, let's destroy the chain link. Nope, can't get into there. So we've got a water tower right here. And we can get to this water tower. And if we examine this one, 211,541.2 liters of water. Yeah, we could definitely. Ooh, let's extract 2 item. And because my character's thirsty in a moment, go metal basin, select max. Thank you. And then I'm going to go right down here. And we're going to go metal basin. Can I? Oh, let's place metal basin there. And container is empty. Grab metal basin. Thought I filled metal basin. Okay, let's place metal basin there. Extract. It's not in my inventory. No, never mind. I can drink straight from it. Okay. Well, let's get my hydration up. There we go. Pick up my metal basin. I don't need to be leaving that around. It's pretty good. Well, okay, minorly disappointed. There are no blue barrels around here. But that's okay. We've still got 2 farms over that way. And there should be some blue bins over there. Now, here's the question. Can I get out of here without losing my solar panels? Already lost 2. Not happy about that. Let's go this way. Because the farms are like right over there and the road is right over there. Let's go this way between the trees. Better not knock my solar panels off. I am going to be just... Okay, farm is that way. Road's right over here. Hang on. 1 second. Turn the lights off. I'm getting getting a lot of flashing and glare on the window from the headlights. Never used to get that, but now that we've got this update, suddenly we've got a whole bunch of glare and everything on the windows from them. Oop, yep, let's cut across this field because it's kind of wide open. I don't have to worry about knocking my solar panels off. If I go under anything low hanging with this truck right now, plus 500 experience for finding the Blake Farm. Trading level 3. Nice. Okay. I will take your plank. Thank you. That's all I want from you. Your heavy bolts. Ooh. Okay. Plastic. Wow. Not much there. Why is door locked? No. Nobody home? A go-kart. Ooh. I like it. Red and white. What's not to like about a go-kart that color? I'll leave the garden hoe for now. Not much in this barn, to be honest. Nothing in there. Wow. I don't need that. Kind of avoiding picking open a lot of stuff right now. Aluminum, iron, and wooden plank. And look, a container. Hello, fluid barrel. Come with me. We'll put you out there. Ah, you probably thought I missed that, didn't you? Ooh. Iron. Aluminum. Iron and planks. Another metal basin. Why not? Never have too many of those. I'm stressed, really. Okay. Well, let's read the books that I got from the archery place. Mechanical, scavenging, and read a magazine. We are down to 62% stressed. Okay. Grinder blade. No. Fusion thread. Yeah. There's more of that metal shelving. We'll take you and you. Ooh, a pickaxe. Take a couple of them, sure. Because why not? Right? I hear a friend out here. Hi. Thanks for dropping by. All right. Let's move this. It's full of water at the moment. I'm going to put my little barrel inside. And let's go drive our truck up over here so I don't have to carry stuff half a mile. Not seeing any more blue barrels. Oh, yep, couple more blue barrels over there. Nice. Okay. And tons of crates around here to check for stuff. I need to get I need to dump some stuff, don't I? Yeah, 121. Okay. Yeah, let's dump those. All of that. All the tools that I don't need. We're at 498. All right, we're getting there. Now we'll dump the firework. You know what? Dump a couple of those because I don't need all of them on me all the time. There, nothing there, nothing there. Okay. We're down to 18 kgs. Yep, feeling a little lighter. Cool. Just means more. Just means I can. Ooh, cannabis seeds. Really? I can grow my own weed? That'll be awesome. That'll be for stress relief. Yeah, stress relief. Plastic scrap, wooden planks, a mop bucket. 12.5 liters on the mop bucket. Not bad. Okay. Take that, place it over there somewhere. Take this, I am 69% tired. I'm surprised I can move anything right now. Of course, I've been lugging around a lot of stuff. Okay. Bolts, iron scrap. Another metal basin. 2 metal basins. Sure. Fiberglass paddle. Yes, I'm going to beat up the zombies with a fiberglass paddle. That's what you do. Ooh, a leaf blower. Yes. Let's blow over a couple of zombies with my leaf blower. Okay. Another jerry can, yes. Wow, you actually got nothing. You've got nothing. All right. Come here. And let's put you over there. And then let's put you over there. Just gets it closer to the back of my truck. I don't have to walk very far. Seems lazy, I know, but jerry can. Ooh, iron, plastic, wood. Yes. Tempting to take that car battery because uh, makeshift batteries. Hang on, what? No, I thought I saw something else in there. Okay, let's check this crate and call it a day. Another jerry can. Actually, that'll be good for when I go to other places that have generators. I can use those jerry cans to put gas in them. All right. Well, we got 3 more of those. And apparently I put my cell phone away. Why? Equip that. Thank you. And lock that so that I stop putting the thing away. Just annoying. Drop that. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, we're at this farm. There's another one right here that I can visit. And I'm going to do that on my way home. I'm going to go down this road and come down here to the train tracks and then work my way back over here to the Chazy Highlands cabins where we will set everything up there. And yeah, that will be next video's project because this one's long enough. So I'm going to get out of here. And until next time, I'll catch you later.